progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back. You ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more, speak out. It's about to head south. Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
Hey Rye. Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to be back and having a set plan now. because I wasn't prepared this time about, 2 weeks ago. I wasn't going to stream at all for FM23. Hey, Johnny, how you doing, pal? I'm just turning the volume down in my ear a bit. Let me know what the sound levels are like, because it's been that long. I've literally had to change like all the settings and stuff. Hey, there's some OGs coming in as well. Pete, how you doing, pal? So the plan's just to do this on Wednesdays and Saturdays, boys, through like October until the new game comes out, and just chill. I'm not making any more videos. I might do a couple of FM23 videos, sort of like teams to manage, that sort of stuff. But I thought I'd just chill for a little bit, because I'm trying to spend my days and my nights that I've got free just doing things behind the scenes in terms of graphics. I'm doing the stream is getting like full bells and whistles kind of treatment. Not played FM22. Has got bored. Absence. What are you thinking, FM23? Have you got? Are you thinking you're gonna get it? But yeah, just over the last 2 weeks, I don't know what it was. I think, well, it was. I kind of always wanted to. If you weren't aware, this is our living room, which we don't spend a huge amount of time in. If we're chilling all night, Ralphie will sometimes come down. We'll watch football and stuff. But we don't spend a lot of our family time is like in bed, and Ralphie's sort of like in and out and stuff. So we had space for a little desk, and Mamie was like, I'm sick of your desk there in my bedroom, because it was massive, and I kind of wanted to be downstairs because I knew that it'd free up the opportunity to stream when the missus is here, because she's planning on obviously being here a lot more. She hasn't worked for like 2 months now, because the guy that she's got looks after us in respite. She's changing her job in June, so I didn't think I'd get a chance to stream. And then she said, what about streaming, going downstairs? I was like, yep. So then I knew straight away that I can stream twice a week, Wednesdays and most Wednesdays and Saturdays, regardless of if Amy's like at work and stuff. So all good. So I'm looking forward to like my whole scheduling for the channel sort of like changed. But just over the next few weeks, we're just going to play. We're going to try and win a trophy with Newell's. I don't know if anyone's been following it or not. I've kind of been a bit on and off just because of summer holidays has kind of been in the way, and then I've smashed in a load of tactics just to finish it off. Get them views, man. Right, but I'll just show you, because you boys... By the way, it's 15 people in. Cheers, boys. Appreciate that. Right, we are 4th in the league, but we're in a title race. We're in a title race, and we're also in Copa Libertadores. I think this is Copa Libertadores we're playing now. Yes, and we've pretty much nearly qualified. We've got a really good group. Right, we'll do a few changes, I think. Hopefully we'll have it dead and buried by half-time. Yeah, for sure, mate. I always fall in... Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I've really enjoyed, because I haven't been posting much content. A couple of weeks ago, I did a full season with Newell's. No videos in between, just start and end. And it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Just playing the game, rather than playing the game, stopping when you don't want to stop because you know you need to record in a day or two. So yeah, it's good. It's good just to play. Hey Yorkie, how you doing, pal? Stephen, welcome in, mate. Hope we're all alright, boys. Welcome in. Good numbers. I was a little bit worried what numbers would be like, but appreciate it. Good. Have you tried it, Rye? It's definitely the way forward for the channel. I kind of did it a bit inconsistent to start with, and then I realised that this is a thing for me. So there'll be like a tactic video every Monday for FM23. I'm going to do a few guides early on. Tactic guides, like how to build a 4-4-2, how to build a 3-5-2, etc. 2 streams a week, 2 Let's Plays a week. Yeah, I think that might be it. Maybe like a tips video you know, like download to skin or something like that. But yeah, that's the plan. Monday's tactics. Tuesday and Sunday, let's play videos. Wednesday, Saturday streams, and then potentially a video on Thursday. It does make it, as I said, makes it so easy now that we're downstairs. And as you can see, I've like darkened everything around me. We've only got a bookshelf and stuff, but I've darkened it around. Obviously, I'm not going to hang football shirts and stuff up, but I was thinking about getting a green screen and stuff, but tactic videos are good, not usually content I like. Yeah, I just thought it's something a little bit different. There's a couple of guys, there was one guy kind of doing the same sort of like videos now, but yeah, I enjoy making them. I can't do the old like, what's the best way to put it, like this is a game breaking tactic kind of thing. It's not me, so I kind of found a little bit of a niche. How old are you, Yorkie man? Come on. Right, let's do some changes. So we're about qualified anyway. And this is, to be fair, boys, this is the first, I think we're in season 5 now. This is the first season where the league has changed and it's gone to this 38. We're just doing like a normal European, like Premier League 38 games now. As before that, it was all... Hang on, let me do a change. Medion. I think I do 5. Tika. Is that enough? Is that enough? Yeah, that'll do for now. Boom. Yeah, it's gone to a 38 game season now, so it's just like, but with Copa Libertadores, it's like Saturday, Wednesday, so squad things have been an issue, but I've built the squad alright over the last few years. Give it a go with Celtic was fine. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. I did enjoy putting that one together because it was quite, especially how Ange's got on playing. I must admit, right, I don't watch Scottish Premier League, and I literally watched Celtic for the first time in ages. I sometimes watch a bit of the sort of like the derbies, the old firms, but I don't really soak in what's going on in the game really. And then I watched the first half against Real Madrid, and I thought you were outstanding, so that kind of got me excited a little bit. I thought, oh, this would be a good video to do. Right, we're starting with a 0-0, boys. Brilliant. Brilliant. We're not in good form, actually, at the moment. We did lose to River, and then we've drawn. Bearing in mind, that was the start of our season. And then we haven't won in 3 now. Okay. I don't know if we have to panic just yet. Boom. Boom. I've tried selling. Obviously, money has been. This has been an incredible save in terms of money. I think we're in season 5 and we've not bought a player yet. We're 2.75 in debt. It will probably end up about even towards the end when we get some Copa Libertadores money in. This is see with the difference when we're in the Copa Libertadores to when we're not. Big issue. But I have tried to sell one of my best youngsters, Thomas Greco. Wanted by Arsenal now, just because we're coming towards the end of the save and we're not playing with wingers at the moment. I am training him to be a right back, but he's left-footed. Yeah, I tried transfer listing him, and the best offer I got he worth up to about 8 million. Best offer I got was 700,000, but now Arsenal and Porto are sniffing, so I'm hoping I can get him some cash. I can get some cash in. Hey, Glenn, how are you doing, pal? Yes, we're back, and as Mark Owen says, I'm back for good. No, I ain't. Look, Steve, I'm making an order. I might make an order before I go to bed tonight because I'm going to do a World Cup video for him. So I need to order 6 shirts. And then I looked tonight and I was like, oh, there's so many new shirts like had popped up. Like Japan's looked a little bit naughty and stuff. So no, I ain't had a look at it yet. I've got this one rocking. Which is the Mallorca one. I hope you're well though, Glenn. I saw your comment about wanting me to do a Tony Pulis video. Cheers for that. Hey, Johnny. You just become a Patreon, pal. Thank you very much. Again. If I knew it was only a one stream to get you back hooked, I could have done that a long time ago. Thanks very much, pal. I appreciate that. I said when the new... I've worked a soundboard. It's annoying because I had a few soundboards set up like Golazzo and stuff on my stream deck, and then I was a bit short of cash like last month, and I was never using it, so I sold it. And then 2 weeks later, we decided that my desk was coming down here, so kind of need it again. But I've got a thing that I can use on my tablet to do a little bit of just stream little bits and bobs. But I appreciate that, mate. I'm good though, Pete. I'm really good. We're all good here. Busy, really busy at work, but it's good. I'm working a lot more days. Well, I'm working all days now, so I'm not working Thursday nights anymore because I'm so busy like teaching in the schools and stuff. I got Torino away, Brazil, Nigerian Sporting. Decent. I do like the Brazil one. I think the Brazil one is going to be one of the 6 that I get. I was thinking maybe England away, Brazil, Netherlands. Something like a Japan one. The Saudi Arabia. Have you seen the Saudi Arabia one? The Saudi Arabia one is freaking naughty, but it's Saudi Arabia, isn't it? I don't know if they've got a South Korea one on there yet. Right, let's get Nadalin in. So let's get this Greco on the bench. Right, let's go. Come on, we need some goals, boys. 3 without a win. Mate, I've got a new bank card a few months back, so my usual payment stopped. I know, to be honest, that's the one thing about Patreon is that obviously when you change card, like when you set it up, you don't set it up. It's kind of like a direct debit, innit? But it goes on your card. So obviously when people's cards stop, the payments stop, and it's quite hard for me to sort of like message people saying, I've not received your Patreon this month, if you know what I mean. Some people just naturally just not cancel the Patreon, but know it's run out and don't sort of like renew the details and stuff. But I appreciate it, pal. Thank you very much. Yeah, Glenn, I think we will do one. Because I'm going to have to, there's going to be a lot of tactics videos I'm going to have to do each week, and I would like to plan ahead. So, like, the older ones, like Pulis and some, like someone's mentioned, like an old Pep one from the Barca days. Bobby Robson was one. Terry Venables was one. So that's stuff that I can kind of get ahead on. See, a lot of the videos I've been doing at the moment, I've been waiting for, like, games to be played on telly, so I could watch them on telly and then do it, but obviously those ones are going to require me like coming onto YouTube and watching. So we can do a Pulis one, no problem. Oh, it's good football. Great save. We've also got new tunes as well, lads. New tunes. Copyright-free music. And we were getting bored of that album that I constantly played on YouTube. It was the same, like 7 songs. So I think the plan is for when we get going for FM23. Obviously, the first few weeks we're just going to sort of like stream Galatasaray. Galatasaray is pretty much going to be the stream save. Probably stream. Might do a few like let's play videos with it, and then when the main game comes out on the 8th, Eagles, the Go Ahead Eagles, will just become 2 episodes a week, maybe 3. I might see about doing 3 depending on how it's all working, and then the Galatasaray one will just become the stream save, and we'll just stream that on Wednesdays and Saturdays. No, I think I'm staying on YouTube, pal. Staying on YouTube. Keep it all in one house. I'm not as competitive over here. I'm in my own little bubble with you guys chatting. Like, the chat's massive for me. Obviously, you make more money on Twitch, but I could do without the stress. And I know that when I log on a night, I might get the occasional couple of Patreons and stuff, which is an ongoing thing for the channel. Videos are doing quite well money-wise, so I don't really need to sort of like go onto there and have extra hassle. And I think Twitch is having its own problems anyway, so you never know what's going to happen to them in sort of like a year or 2. So yeah, I'm sticking to the old YouTubes. But said, like, now it'll be, because like I'm downstairs, Pete, it means that we can stream like Wednesdays, Saturdays, or even on other nights. Mrs. pretty chilled with it, especially like over the next few months. She's going into placement. She's going to be coming home at like 8 o'clock, absolutely knackered, bit of tea. She'll be sort of like jumping into bed and falling asleep. So she likes to be in bed. She loves watching like stuff on a tablet and on a computer, like Netflix and stuff. So it might make it easier for me to stream a little bit more often, because that was the thing in the past. I was kind of stuck with what I could do on a night, because obviously Amy was in the bedroom where my computer was, and obviously I'd edit a few videos and stuff, but you know, it kind of felt like I was just sat fiddling, wasting time a little bit, not making most of my time, if you know what I mean. Well, Gothenburg was quite high on my list, Yorkie. Hey, Eddie, how you doing, pal? We'll get a few beers going on the Saturday as well, Pete. Maybe the only thing is, I was going to get a few beers tonight, but Thursdays is my busiest day at work. I go to a primary school and coach all 4 classes, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and it's hectic because they're all 4 different sports. And I'm spread across the village, in the school playground, across at the village pitch, and it's a bit of a, not a nightmare, but it's a busy day, and I could not handle being even remotely half hungover. Ostersunds as well, Yorkie. They've gone through it after Potter's left. They've been on a bit of a downward spiral. Good, glad you're well, mate. Glad to see all the OGs back in. This is the thing about YouTube as well. That I know you're all going to be there all the time, but having you guys in the chat just to chat to makes it a little bit easy. By the way, we cannot score football goals. Isn't it amazing that all of a sudden that some tactics just disappear? Let's get another striker on here. All right. We're bottling it. Ostersunds are in Sweden, isn't it? Yeah, I think they've dropped down into like the 2nd tier. Oh, fucking hell. And then we've done that. We've been FM'd, boys. What a start to the stream. Oh, dear God. Oh, they've had one shot. One shot. None on target. And we're 1-0 down. And we've had 24 shots, 9 on target. What is going on? Yeah, it is good. Good badge. Good badge, good kit, Yorkie. We all fall out of love, a little bit of love, don't we? As I said, though, it's been good for me because I've just played the game and I don't get a chance to do it. I've been off the grid trek. So when the game drops, we're doing Galatasaray. as the beta save, but that'll move. It'll be just basically the stream save. We're going to try and rebuild them because they've got money problems and obviously squad problems, but their squad for the first season is incredible. So that'll be a bit of fun. Not in Europe as well in the first season. And then when the main game drops, we're doing Go Ahead Eagles. I've got a weird tactic that I want to try and implement, and the idea is that it's called for club and country. So we start off at Go Ahead, build them up. We want to. It's like build a nation basically. We're going to keep an eye on coefficient. We've always got challenges with Feyenoord, PSV, and Ajax to make it fun. Get them into Europe. Do better than what Ten Hag did, and then don't say no to the Ajax. I'm thinking that I can't say no to the Ajax job because it is the job in Holland, and also I can't say no to the national team job. That's my thoughts. Well, that is my thoughts. So yeah, a bit of maybe a one club save. I'm a bit worried of setting things of like saying, right, I can't say no. I'm never going to say no to Netherlands because you can't when your country comes calling. But I'm a bit worried that if I'm doing well and Ajax come for me, and I quite haven't finished what I want to finish with Go Ahead. So I might say that we'll look at going. The dream is to manage Ajax, but it's got to be done at like the right time, if that makes sense. Yeah, I know we might have a few. We'll probably will. We'll probably get a few comments, but we've got the block. No problem. No problem. Finance is insecure, boys. Right, we've not won in 4, by the way. It's weird how suddenly things just fall off a cliff, isn't it? No, it was Fenner, wasn't it? Big rivals, Fenner. No, there won't be, I know, but we'll try and get the youth. Try and get the youth going. The idea is to try and get players that have kind of been kicked out from Ajax and the PSVs and the Feyenoords. Players that are maybe transfer listed and stuff, loans, and try and sort of like build up that way. Hey up, we've got an elite attacking talent. There is my new 15-year-old. Decent. 16 determination, 18 flair, 15 first touch, 15 technique. Good physicals as well. 5'10". Yes, please. That'll do. That will do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. To be fair, I've had to go ahead. You know what I'm like, save-wise, I've had to Go Ahead Eagles save in my head for, God knows, like 6 months. And I haven't batted. I kind of wanted to do Galatasaray, so I thought, right, I'll make that the beta save. And then obviously that's kind of now turned into the stream. It's definitely turned into the stream save. Did he? I've got the old face pack that I use, so that is one of my regents, so I've changed him. Where was it? Yeah, he's got big... He's a shave. You'd think you'd have a shave, wouldn't you, when you're coming for your trail? Just ignore them, that's what I do sometimes. Boom. Right, we need a win here, boys. Jesus. Is Fernandez fit? Yes. Right, come on. We've been battering teams up until like about what, the last 4 games. By the way, the boys, you boys that are in, I'm giving away 2 copies of FM 23 One is in the video that I did this morning, the tactics video, and there's also my save reveals video. So if you're interested in getting a copy, you need to sort of like not watch all of the video, well, watch all of it, yeah, watch all of it, and then comment and answer with the 2 questions that I ask, and then I'm drawing one out this week on the save reveal video, and then I'm drawing another one out, the video that I've done today, that'll get drawn out next Wednesday. Yeah, he's gone again, Glenn. He's a little bit... Why can I fucking concede here? Fuck me, what is going on? Yeah, I'll show you in a minute. No, he's just... he's become a little... He's not quite good enough to be a fullback. And because of this tactic, he wasn't going to play much. So I've loaned him out just so he could play. I can't believe how shocking we are at the moment. We're in. We've scored. Get in. Sforza. Get the soundboard on. I should have, if I was prepared, I should have got the old sound of the crazy Argentinian commentators. Let's see him, Glenn. Where is he? Is he there? Is he there? Is he in my reserves? Yeah, he's there. So this is you, Glenn boy. Give you a nice head. So you're a winger at the moment. 20 years old. You've not kicked on enough technically for me. You're doing all right on loan. But they're in the 3rd tier, I think. You'll be a nice little backup, left full back, probably. And we have got the Bielsa ball, like the 4-1-4-1. So we do change if one tactic's kind of looking a little bit like it needs a little bit of a freshen up. We kind of swap between the two. And sometimes if I'm resting players, I normally switch to that tactic. So I think now, because we've qualified out of the Copa Libertadores, we'll probably play the Bielsa ball. So we'll play with some wingers. This dude as well, Rome, is wanted by like all the big English, Spanish, Italians, PSG, the lot. Perez, Marin's in. Oh, good there. Now then, Andy. So Andy's quite new to the channel. I think I think you saw one of the tactics videos, didn't you? But instead of watching my FM22 content, Andy started right at the beginning. So he's watching my Magdeburg series at the moment, back from FN18. Thanks for coming in though, pal. We're having a bit of a nightmare here. We're having a bit of a nightmare. So it looks like if we carry on at this rate, it'll be another season where we don't get just River Plate are just a little bit unstoppable at the moment. Boca have been quite poor in this save. But we got 90, what did we get? 94 points? 94 points last year, and we finished second. But I think River Plate got like 101. Have you got high determination? Yes. We just need a little bit more, we need a little bit more quality from you. And as I said, we're not, oh, this is a fucking sitter. Why can he not score goals at the moment? He's an absolute machine. And his form's just fallen off a cliff. Better though, we're creating some chances. Damn straight. Yeah, well, I'm hoping you'll see a little bit of progression, Andy. I think I said to you, I watched the first one back a while ago and I was like, fucking Jesus. I kind of think I'm alright at FM now and making videos and stuff, but I thought back then, oh yeah, it's quite good that. And then looking back, I thought, oh shit, no. That was fucking bad. It does get better. It was a good save, that though. It was a really good save. Right, let's get the young 16-year-old on. And let's get the young striker on. We're going to concede here. Yeah, because we've given away a penalty. What is going on today? Which one of you has jinxed it? Because we're having an absolute mare here. Fucking good penalty and all. That was like Harry Kane's penalty overnight. Jesus. Oh, he's an ugly fucker. Right. What is going on, boys? What the bloody hell is going on? We're out. We're well out. We're 9 points behind River now. Let's throw the water ball. What the frig is going on? Have we qualified for... I could do with changing the tactic a little bit. Have we qualified from the Copper? Yes. Right. It does give me the chance to rotate a little bit. We need young Darwin. Do you mean Darwin? I ain't got 60 mil to pay for him, bud. No chance of that. I don't think I've actually spent a penny on this save. So I didn't bring a player in until at the end of the second season. All freeze. All freeze. This was like the transfer window of like Alvaro Marin we got on a free. He's now one of the probably Argentina's best striker. We signed Fernandez, who's been becoming a mainstay at centre half. Jonathan Sakira, who has got a bid from Al Jazeera, 1.5 million. That is a disgrace. And this guy, Lionel Rome, who is wanted by Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, and I think he's got a release clause he has of £5.5 million. But that bid is absolutely derisory. But the issue is we're in debt. We're way into our 30 grand over our wage budget as well. Yeah, Magda, I got that from Classic Kits. Like 12 quid, I think it was. Can't get your hands on them anymore. Good luck, Andy. I'll be on till about 11ish, I think. Tops. Thanks for coming in though, pal. I appreciate it. Enjoy the old Magdeburg. Right. Oh, we've got the derby. Right, we're going to do a full rotation, I think, because we've got the derby, the Rosario derby, after this one, and we've already qualified for the knockout. So, we'll change the tactic, I think, for this one. They're putting in terrible bids from our players. Can I offer that Rome a new contract? Oh, shit. Well, we're going to lose him, aren't we, at some point, by the looks of it. Might have to get you back, Glenn. Hey, Morg, how you doing, pal? I see you commented on the video today. Right, so we'll go back to this. And we're going to do a bit of a rotation here. Paul Patrick, one of Patreons. Tika. Bagoni. Let's get Greco as a winger, the youngster. Gonzalez on the left. Perez in the middle. Vincentin at the back. Where's Flores? Flores. Midion. I'll tell you what, let's go Sosa. Do we go Sosa? No, let's go Midion. Boom. 10 outfield changes, boys. Let's get Ramirez on as well. Right, we're not bothered about the score yet. Just giving the main lads a rest for the derby. Right, come on, we need a result. We do need a result. Get that confidence up. Deb, really? Have you been watching that series? Fair enough, pal. Dark Kid, get you. My youth graduate. Hey, Jace, how you doing, pal? Great to have you back in our living rooms and bedrooms. I'm not in your bedroom. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been too long, but as I said, I've kind of said numerous times, Jace, we're back on it now. Wednesdays, Saturdays, because I'm in the living room, so all's good. Only issue with me, yeah, I know. Get the beer. As I just said, Glenn, I've got massive day. Coaching's like my busiest day tomorrow at a school, teaching 4 different age groups, and the first class is a year 4 class, and they're a bit of a handful. So I can't be going with a thick head. Can't be going with Prosecco head or having one too many beers. Jace, I hope you're good though, buddy. Welcome in, I nearly put the Athens shirt on, then I just thought I'd go for the Mallorca with Marucci on the back instead. I'd like to bring Marucci home to Turkey. I know it's the wrong side of Istanbul, but I'd like to bring Marucci to Galatasaray at some point in the stream save. Tell you what, we've turned into a terrible football team, and I blame you lot. Every single one of you. My wonder kid is all rocking a 6, so you can come off. Let's get Ramirez on. I think we might be able to get, by the time the save finishes, I'm hoping we can get this season and next season done. And we just want to win a trophy. Just win a trophy. I think we're still in the Cup, the Argentinian Cup, and obviously we need to get sort of like top 5 to qualify for the Copa Libertadores, which I think we'll do. We're just having a little bit of a tricky spell at the moment. I said this is our reserve team. Yeah, we're off the base. I nearly went and bought some. But I am trying to live after we've had a busy, hectic month. Amy's sort of like birthday at the weekend. Oh, we're going down 10 men. Fucking hell. Midweek drinking. Amy's going to be busy with... she's going to be busy with her uni stuff and on placement, so it gives me an excuse not to buy alcohol. We'll have a few on a Saturday though, Glenn. Amy's out. She's on the lash actually on Saturday, so I'll probably get a few beers for Saturday. So, yep. All people have said I'm bad luck. We were losing before you turned up though, Jace. We've had a bit of a shocker. We lost in the league 1-0 when they had 1 shot and 0 on target. We scored an 85th minute own goal and we had 24 shots on goal. Summits. When I'm in a bad mood, I would blame the FM randomator. Because we were in great form and then all of a sudden it's just gone like that. For no real reason. Apart from Football Manager. And now we've got the derby after this. No one's going to give me a selection headache anyway. This dude normally scores a couple of goals. He's just a bit of a finisher, a bit of a poacher. He's in. I've just said his name. Oh, he's put it wide. Of course he has. Of course he has. I've tried to take it on. We're blaming Football Manager, mate. We're blaming Football Manager. That's who we're bloody blaming. Right, that was a bit of a shambles. But the lads have had a rest for Rosario. I think they beat us as well last year, you know, in the derby. Let's have a little next. Look at that. Look at that. What we've started with tonight, boys. Jesus Christ. Oh, we won the last one. 2-0. Okay. We've never beaten them at their place, though. Miles is a fraud. Well, we'll see in a week or so, won't we? Why am I getting told about this? This may be someone we've looked at. Right, we need to kickstart this. Got Cup as well next. I think they're in the league below Arsenal, Dir Salandi. Be alright as long as we avoid fucking River. Tell you what. He's a wonder kid, look. Look at him. Look at him. I think I'm going to offer him a new contract. So it annoys me this. I can't go back to the original offer that I asked for. Let's just put them promises in. It was that, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Oh, we can't offer any money. We can't offer any money. He's got that clause in anyway. Look at that. 5. Fuck off. I'm going to lose him. Hey, Johnny, thanks a lot, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Thanks for redoing the old Patreon. What a legend. It's cheaper now as well, mate. It's cheaper now. Only £3. I'm off track. Holy guacamole. He is a beaut, but he's got that minimum release clause of 5 mil. And just there, he's just been a bit of a knobhead. Right. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Right, here we go, boys. Come on. Come on. That's true. He knows he's good as well. He couldn't agree a deal with River, so we just dived in and snapped him up. 12 and 11. He needs to sort himself out though. Only 4 contributions so far this season. I think he's been injured a little bit though, so we'll let him off. Come on. Rosario have been quite strong as well the last few years. They missed out on the title, not last season, the season before. Fucking hell. First 2 minutes of the game. Oh, that's not what we wanted, boys. What is going on? Might as well be not bad. It's true. I think we might lose a couple of them as well for the final season, you know. Come on, here he is. Square it. Marin! He's at the bar. He's at the bar. Dropping off here. What is going on? I want to cry. What we predict is finish. Okay, media predictions second. That's because we were like 20 points ahead of third place last year. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We normally dominate games as well, like, and the games that we do lose, we're on top, and we just don't finish off our chances. We very rarely get outplayed. Right, it's a nice little bit of football, that. Keep it moving. Are we going to carve? We are. Marin's in. He must score. Oh my god. This is the guy that was on for 50 goals last year until he got injured. Come on. Their XG as well. Our XG. We've missed 2 sitters. We're going to get it back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pressure's on here, lads. Fernandez, Castro, Sakira, Nadalin. We don't really want him shooting. We're going to score. Sakira scores. Get in. We've deserved that. Get in. We should be able to find. I took the. To be fair though, I got him on a free, and I saw the contract that he wanted, and I just gave him it because we got him in, and we've had 2 seasons out of him. We've scored again. Get in. We've turned it round. We got him on a free. I wasn't expecting to keep him forever. We do need to sell some players at some point, but I said I really wanted to sell the wonder kid. That's a winger. And every time he's played for me, he's been shit as well. Castro. Sforza, Marin. Oh. Come on. He's in. Sforza's in. Good save. Good save. We need that 3rd goal, boys. Well, that's it. We're going to have to get rid of it. We need something like a Turkish one for the Gala one, don't we? Maybe commentator shouting, Gala! I'll have to do a little bit of looking. Getting a big... I'm getting a nice little... It's not a pay rise. Basically, everyone who works for the council, because obviously I work at school, and we're all getting like a pay rise to kind of for cost of living, and we're getting it backdated to April, so we're getting a little bit of a juicy bonus. So I'm paying off a few debts, and I've got like 50 quid left, so I'm going to treat myself to a stream setup in terms of like overlays and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be a custom made one as well, which will be pretty cool. And then get some maybe like Hakan Suker or Joji Haji stream alerts and stuff like that. Probably get some shit for that when the Fenner fans turn up, because I imagine I've got fucking 2-2. We've got a fair few Fenner fans probably still watching. I've got it, mate. I've already got it, Chase. I've already got it. I've already got it. And obviously then now they've signed Icardi, Mata, Torreira, Youssef Demir. Yes. No European football as well, so we can proper look getting a tactic going. Surely Icardi's going to score an absolute bucket load. I'm expecting him to have a fair bit of a drop-off in terms of his attributes. You would have thought, wouldn't you? With him hardly playing for the past year and then going to Gala. Can we sneak a winner? Come on, let's give him a little bit of encourage. They've had 2 shots on target, boys. 2 shots on target. We've got an XG of 2.74. So I'm happy we've played better. Could be in here. Oh, he slipped him. Sakira's in. Pull it. Pull it. He dinked it. Marin's there. Okay, get it. 90th minute, boys. Right. Park the bus. A little bit. Discipline. Tempo down. That's all I do. Turn down the tempo. Waste some time. Defensive. Park it up. They've had a little rest now, Dem. And we're going to hopefully get our first victory in the derby away from home. Get in. Get in. We're back up and running. God for that. Fingers crossed that's the jinx over. We've got the cup next as well. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. Right, we've got the Copa Libertadores draws here. What's that doing? For some reason, it won't let me view the draw. Is this maybe a skin problem? Oh, here we go. I don't know what's going on here. Skin draw, I think, by the looks of it. Right, here we go. That's better. Right. Who is there? We want to just avoid the Brazilian teams. There's one gone. I don't think we can draw teams from the same nation yet. Boca and Sao Paulo. Belgrano. Penarol. Nacional. We'll take that. Oh, shit. Flamenco are still in it. Newell's. Oh, for fuck's sake. We got them last time, boys. We got them last time. Fucking hell. Their current balance is 91 million. Fuck me. Okay. Well, we can't do out about it now, can we? Just wanted to go a little bit further. Get some more money in. When do we play them? Miles off. Maybe Saturday. Probably Saturday. Hey, George McKay. New patron on the channel. Thank you very much, buddy. Can't get anything for the stream. Obviously, when you become patrons, lads, it don't flash up on stream. I am going to make a little like thing to flash up saying new Patreon though. Thank you very much, pal. You disappeared bizarrely. If you want to hit me up, you kind of left everything and just went off the grid. But I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Nice to have people coming back and supporting the channel. Let's get that changed, eh? Hope you're well though, George, mate. It's been a while. George McKay. There he is. Put him in. That draw's just a fucking joke, boys. Fucking joke. We've got a nice quarter-final draw. Can we dream, eh? That'll definitely be Saturday night though. We'll rest the players like we did for the derby then. The beaters. We played them. Hey, by the way, Dodgy Game, how you doing, pal? Welcome in, mate. Hope you're well, buddy. As seen on TikTok. The famous Dodgy Gamer. We played them somewhere. We got beat by 4 to Lisa last time we were in it. Was it the first one? We've definitely played them. I'm sure we've played them. Am I just fucking... I'm sure we've played them and been knocked out. No. Oh, I'll tell you what it was. I've been thick. When we got beat to Fortaleza, we drew Flamenco in the next round, and we were expected to beat Fortaleza, and we absolutely shat out. That's what it was. Gotta keep dancing to the rock and roll on Saturday night. Are you singing? Are you high, Jace? It sounds like you're high. Bids are coming in. They're getting a little. They're just sneaking up a little bit higher. We just need to keep it for the season. Right, Arsenal de Sarandi. Let's change it. Let's get Vincentin in. Let's get young Bedagoni. So Bedagoni is the guy that I'm training up. So he's only 17, and look at him. So we're getting there with him. We're getting there with him. Both footed, strong and very strong for his feet. So I'm just trying to play him as much as we can. Hopefully we can beat these. It's weird. The Argentinian Cup is on neutral ground. Really weird. I highly recommend this as well, boys, as a save. Not just Newell's, but like anyone out of the top 2. Not in the Super Classico. Get rid of Boca and them, but you got Estudiantes, Independiente, Argentinos Juniors, which I believe Sforza smashed it in. I believe was Argentinos Juniors Veron's team. I'm sure there's a famous one of the famous players. That's going to annoy me now. That's going to annoy me. They've really struggled, actually. They keep going up and down. Arsenal de Sandra at the bottom of the 2nd division. There they are. Legends, icons, Maradona. Did he play there a little bit? I'm sure there's someone else I'm missing. Someone knowledgeable in the chat might let me know. Right, we're up anyway. That's what she said. At least Brazil. Yeah, there's that. To be honest, that makes a massive thing. It was good for the games, but it just slows the game down a little bit too much. 80 odd games. And the thing is with Argentina as well, you haven't got the money. There's literally no money in the TV rights, and there's no competition money. There's no competition money. I don't know how much we get for the season. I'll have to have a look. how much we get for the season for TV, but it's not enough to keep your head above water. And even now, like, our balance is terrible. And we've survived by selling a couple of shit players for more than, and not signing. We've not spent a penny on transfer fees yet. Fucking great goal. Sforza might be one of the team's players we try and bring across to Galatasaray, you know. Castro, who's started in the save, he's moved to Genk this summer. Nicolas Castro, he's a little bit older, he's sort of like early 20s, I think, now. Sforza's like 18, he's club captain. So he'll be one that way. Because I think the idea with the Gala save is, boys, that we still bring in the old dogs occasionally, but we do need to bring in some young players. We need to get some young Turkish players in, some younger players from maybe South America and stuff like that, and then have some of the old dogs. And I think the problem with Gala is that they just generally just sign, all of them are all old dogs. Obviously, we've got Yusuf Demir as well, so that'd be pretty cool. Donna River played quite a few saves ago. The first one was CMO 102. I think I did one. You know when they got relegated? I did one with them when they got relegated. Whenever that was. Is that about 10 years ago? I've had a few good runs in San Lorenzo. Yeah, a few people end up there as a journeyman. I think San Lorenzo are in that second division, you know. Right, Marin's struggling, boys. Let's get Tikar on. Tell you what, we need to do a whole host of changes here because we're a little bit tired. Let's take our main boys off. That'll do. Okay, now these are bottom at second division, boys. We've pretty much played our strongest team. For young Turkish players, scout Germany, Holland, Austria and Belgium. Yeah, that's a good shout. Maybe I have to make sure I have them. Well, I won't load the nations, but I'll probably put all the players from those leagues in. So they keep generating the regens and stuff. We need to get the finances sorted because there's no European football for Gala. So that's going to be an absolute disaster. And I imagine there's a few of them on high wages. I dread to think what a card he's on. Right, that was a bit shit, boys. So there's Sforza. He's now 24. He's just not kicked on enough. Technically, he's really good. Scores goals for fun. I'm still surprised no European club has come in for him. You know, sort of like a Belgium or a PSV or something like that. You know, teams from those sort of like nations. Right. Cup. 7th round. I guarantee it. Oh no! Super Classico. Okay, we're playing Estudiantes, who are not even in the... They must be in the 3rd tier. They're in the 3rd tier. So that'll do. It's not a bad draw, is it? That is not a bad draw. 2 home games now, Cologne and Boca. We've done quite well against Boca at home, boys. The 10th. Boca are 10th. Jesus. Right, we're 6 off the lead. We're 6 off the lead, so we can do it. You can do it. I didn't know what the Wednesday streams would be like, you know, because obviously Saturday nights is always unclear, but I think Wednesdays might be okay. Obviously, I'll start a little bit earlier. I normally stream at about... I think I'll start streaming at 9 on Saturday. Just need to get Ralphie sorted. Gary, PSG. Hi. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Thanks for joining the Newell's Revolution. Have you decided, Dodgy, Dave, have you decided what you're doing for FM23? I can't remember, we had a conversation about it last time we spoke. Didn't spoke since we did that TikTok thingy. Right, we've got Cullen and then Ben Bocker. So we're gonna just do a little cheeky change, just rotate fullbacks a little bit, I think. Yeah. This is one of my other patrons who's just kicked on, so he's 19. Look at him. Very good, more of an attacking fullback. He's wanted by Liverpool and Manchester City. He's got a minimum free release clause of 5.5, so we may lose him. I'm a little bit worried, boys, that we're halfway through our season, but in Europe it's May, so obviously the end of the season, so they've been given their budgets. So we could be a few players down, you know. Right, let's start strong, score some bloody goals. Marin's struggling a little bit, so let's go with Tika. So Tika is one of our youth academy, 23 now, 14 finishing, 5'9", 15 pace, 15 determination, just a goal scorer. Just a goal scorer. That's all we had from him. Hey Logan, how you doing, mate? Yeah, Chapecoense was up there for me for a save. I thought maybe it may be one. I think after the Galatasaray one comes to the end, it'll normally be like what's hot, which team are really struggling. But I did think of Chapecoense. As they're in Serie B, aren't they? At the moment. Then I thought Chievo in Serie D would be a good one. I've got loads of save ideas, boys. If you're ever struggling for a save idea, just hit me up. Oh, Logs, you got to move on, mate. Bloody move on. He was going to get you relegated. Tika scored. Might be offside. Yes. Isn't though. It isn't though. Take it. Doing a Gremio save. Why Gremio, Gary? I love to know reasons why. What, just so you can buy you a new phone? It's been linked to a... Oh, fucking, that was offside, wasn't it? That might have been offside, boys. Get your flag up, Liner. Mascara. There's a few teams, isn't there, in the Serie B? A few big boys in there. Is it the Corinthians in the B as well? Not create. It's dominating the ball, but we're not creating here. Since I did the tactic video on this tactic, it's gone to shit. Tika, Swaza, that's great football. Big chances as well we miss. Now they're still in the air. I'm thinking of someone else in B. I'm sure I'm thinking of someone else in the B. Who am I thinking of? Let me just get it up. Oh, by the way, my on my soundboard, when you get Galazzo comes up, it's because I'm typing L. Because I was practicing with hotkeys last night, and I put it as L, and I've left it on. So when you hear the Galazzo, it's because I've typed L in. Brazilian league table, or Cruzeiro, Vasco da Gama. That's who I was thinking of. Chapecoense are struggling, boys, down in 15th. Let me just let me show you very quickly. There you go, look. Cruzeiro, Tot, Gremio, Vasco da Gama, Sport. I used to have that shirt. Yeah, Tapaquense. They're coming towards the end of the season, aren't they? Not far off. Not far off.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Yeah, they're well clear. They've won 20 out of. They're 15 points clear, so yeah, they must be up, are they already? Or at least very close. Ooh, River must be drawing, boys. They've slipped up again here. Right, we're just going to start resting a few. A bit. Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Good header. Save. They've had 2 shots at target again. That would have been an absolute killer. Oh, fucking River have scored. Okay. Just going to say well done. A little bit of confidence, I think. A little bit of confidence, boys. Do you know what you're doing, Logs, for 16? Are you going college? Because they kind of are important because they get you onto the next level, but apart from that, they're not that important. You know, say you need 3 C's to get into your college course. You know, get those 3 C's. Make sure you've got your English, maths, and English and maths, because otherwise they make you redo it sometimes at college. And then you're away. Same thing when you go to university. If you end up getting a university degree, people who are trying to employ you won't be looking at how well you did at college. That's for sure. That's my advice, bud. What kind of wingback, Jace? Proper wingbacks. Because we're doing 2 inverted wingbacks and a libero for the Eagles save. That's in my head right now. Our own version of Total Football. Yeah, so you just need to check what they ask for, what you want. Look at your course. I imagine it's 3 C's. Or 5 C's, including maths and English or something like that, I would have thought. The bids are coming in, boys. The bids are in. We could be in halfway through the season and we could be up shit creek. I'll be annoyed if he goes somewhere like there, chasing the money at Al Jazeera. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of that to We might get away with the left back. Right, Rome's in. Let's go Flores. Vincent in. Marin back in. Right, Boca time, boys. Oh, it's a 4. Yeah, shit. I forgot they did numbers now. I don't know, mate. I don't know. You just have to ask you when you go for your open evening stuff. Just ask what they want from you now. It should say in like the college. There must be like a college like brochure and stuff, and it'll tell you what each course it is and the requirements. 4 to pass. Is that a C? Is 4 a C? Broke it up nicely twice there. Sakira. We could play Vincentin. If Romney goes, we have got Vincentin, who's a bit of a centre-half, stroke, left-back, stroke, holding midfielder. This guy here, he's not amazing on the ball, so we may play him as a wing-back. Good football. Good football. Oh, good strike. Yeah. I think so, Yorkie. I think so. I think that's quite natural. Magdeburg I always look out for. They go like up and down, up and down. Bilbao. I think that's a little bit more common because it's Bilbao. And then Go Ahead Eagles. I'm like following their results. They had a shocking start to the season. We're 1-0 up, by the way. They had a shocking start to the season, but have started to pick it up a little bit. About time, man, silly. You haven't scored for a while. Romney, that's a good pass. No, it's not. Yeah. Bursaspor, they're going to be in my team to manage video. If I'm pretty sure the 3rd division's in FM, innit? Because they've been relegated again, haven't they? Oh, you put it there. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be in my video. Massive stadium as well. It's like 50,000 seat stadium, I think. Half time, we're a little bit tired. Hey Blake, how you doing, pal? No worries, mate. I just I've sent you a couple of messages. I think did I end up sending you an email just because your name popped up on my Discord and then you popped into my head, so I thought I'll just check up on him and see how he is. You can send me a DM if you want. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome in. We're gonna get streaming again. Blake will be telling everyone tonight because we're now down in the living room. My computer, I can stream regularly, so Wednesdays and Saturdays from now on, and then obviously definitely into FM23 we're going to be streaming. When the game drops, when the beta drops, we'll go live that night as well. I'm predicting it to be a Tuesday at the end of the month, end of October. Bordeaux would be a good one, Gary, you're right. Absolutely, that'll be quite fun. And it'll be quite popular, I think. Probe and Munster, they've got a mint badge. That badge is incredible, isn't it? From what I can remember, anyway. We're doing a triple change in the middle of midfield. Focus. We deserved it. Boca have had 2 shots, boys. They've had 2 shots. And their wage bill is I'm sure their wage bill is double of ours. It's good. Bedogoni's in. Pull it. Penalty. No! That was a definite penalty. He absolutely 2-footed him. Flores, Vincentin, Perez. Can we work it? We can. That's my right back, boys. Oh, it's offside. Could be offside. Calm. Ah, brilliant, Blake. Well, I'll be... Yes, counts as well. I'll be here and a little bit more regular now and stuff, so... Yeah, there might be a few more. I hope they're not using the fact that they've got Juventus and Man City as their major things for the new game, because let's be honest, it takes like a couple of 20 minutes to get it all downloaded and changed, doesn't it? So I'll be annoyed if that's like the headline features, that they've got all these licenses that we can kind of cover ourselves. I'd love the Japanese league. If I had to pick, what would you pick, boys? If you had to pick a new league, not something maybe a new nation, but a new league and a league added. For mine, it'd be the Japanese league. Bit of a Grand Passate. Egypt. Logan, yeah, so I work for like a sports centre / secondary school. My job now is literally just teaching. So all the primary schools in the country get like a PE budget. And from that, they're supposed to use it to pay people to come in and do coaching, teaching and stuff after school clubs. So basically, I'm in charge of my district, my cluster of schools, try and get money in from primary schools. And basically, I teach sort of like primary PE is like my main part of the job now. But then organising like events like football game, like we did a Key Stage 2 like football event last week. So all 11 out of the 14 schools came and played up at my school in a massive competition. Like 300 kids I had there and stuff. So yeah, that's what I do at the moment. Getting new game's coming out, Blake. New game. I do have a discount code, boys. I do have the old discount code. Yeah, I think they maybe need to go, but the only thing with Africa, it's not that strong, is it? But you're right, they probably do need to expand into that area. Because they've kind of expanded everywhere else, haven't they, really? Apart from Japan. But obviously, I think they're never going to get Japan because of... Is it because of licensing? Because I don't think they're not even to have the teams in the bloody game, are they? Matthew, welcome in, pal. Yeah, we're good. We're very good. Hope you're well, buddy. What's the best route? College, probably university. Now, I got very, very lucky. Things fell in my way at the right time. And I obviously had a lot of experience when that job came about. And it wasn't that job to start with. I've kind of moulded my current role into what I'm doing today. My job at the start was a lot of sort of like sports centre stuff, like coaching kids on weekends and stuff like that. Pairs, that's it. Japanese FA, like that. There we go then. Not happening, is it? Not happening. I think you can get downloads though for it, right? I just don't ever think it quite works as well, do you, when you get these complete custom leagues that are put into the game. A few of us getting a little bit tired. Do we rest one of the centre halves? I think we might have to. All good, just finished work and starting at the gym. Oof. No problems, Matt. Good effort going to the gym this late. Can't get me in the gym any day of the week. Good effort. Yeah, but it's all down to licensing, you see, Gary. Unfortunately, that's why the Japan's not. Otherwise, I would have thought it would have been in. Well, it would have been, wouldn't it? It would have been in compared to some of the other leagues that we've got. Like they put, was it Latvia? Was Latvia the only new league for FM22? True, yeah, Matty, once you get, yeah. And if you enjoy it, and there's a few lads that I know that I enjoy it, it's not for me. But it's still good effort going at this time, but I suppose your 1 till 9 is like 9 till like a normal 9 to 5, innit? So I suppose you're in your body clock, you're kind of going at You're going at like 6 o'clock, aren't you? Get them college courses passed. Get your coaching badges past Logan. And just need a little bit of luck, dude. There's not many of my jobs around. Very few. Very few. Getting being a PE teacher probably no problem, but how close was that? No, he's well off. Good finish though. Novellas are quite good. As soon as I saw he was chasing him with a yellow card, you knew what was bloody coming, didn't you? You knew what was coming. I'm retired now. How long you been retired, Yorkie? I forget you're an old man. Two years. No, that's not too long. Ah, yeah, see, you're just out of... Yeah, it's a beaut, innit, mate? It's an absolute beaut. You're loving it, good. I think my dad... I don't know if my dad enjoys it or not. I think he maybe miss... No, he probably don't miss it. He probably don't miss walking up and down the streets as a postman, but... Yeah, it is. No doubt it'll be worn during FM23, pal. Yeah, I got my badges, mate. I got them when I was at college. Yeah, maybe, yeah, you're probably right, Gary. I think my dad probably finds it boring a lot of the time during the day. He's got into tipping. He used to work in racing. He used to be a jockey, so he's gone into, not gambling, but he don't really gamble much himself. But he's a tipster now and gets paid by people monthly to tip. So he's got a hobby at least. I think you need to get a hobby. And obviously he does granddad duties as well. So level 1's easy, Logan. No, I think he'd probably miss the office and a couple of the lads in the office and stuff. I would have thought. But that's about it. Are you always on FM? That's been. Do you think you're the oldest player, Yorkie, to play FM in the country? Tempted to get one too. What was the postage like? 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I paid. Oh, we're going down to 9 men here. Hang on, mate. Hang on. Fucking shit's falling apart here. We're now down to 9 men, boys. So we'll go be disciplined. We'll waste time. We'll lower the tempo down a little bit. We'll play narrower with the ball. And we'll go defensive. Let's see what happens. Does it look alright? It's because I'm in the living room, you see, Mark. So I didn't want to give the vibe that I was in the living room. Even though, you know, our living room is quite plain. There's no, like, pink wallpaper out. But, yeah, I thought it set it up. It looks quite... I've got a light on me here. Got a light on me here, and then that's just like an Amazon light. So tempted to get one. What was the postage like? So I paid for postage. Well, I don't pay for the postage because I get them free, but I do offer to pay for the postage, and most of the time I say you don't have to pay for it. But if you buy one shirt, it costs you a £5, and you'll get it probably, I'd say, between 2 and 3 weeks. The free postage, you're probably looking at more, I would say about 6 weeks. But yeah, they're worth it just for the price, mate. Just for the price. I wouldn't get. I've done a video on the new shirts that I've got. And I kind of said, don't get lettering, number printing if you can avoid it, because that tends to come off a little bit. There's a way around it to help it stick a bit better, by putting some grease-proof paper on it before you wash it. Shirt comes with your name and number on the back. Put some grease-proof paper down and a light iron, and it'll stick it down a little bit more. That's what I've done with my Wolfsburg shirt, because I wanted Maximilian Arnold on that. But if you're just getting them plain, then it's worth it. And then just wash them on low. So I'm now washing the kits at like 20 degrees. They don't get muddy. I like wear them in around the house and stuff, or like for videos and stuff. So they don't get like overwashed. Well, they do get overwashed. They get worn regularly. And I've got about 20 now that I've just put in a box and shoved under my bed that I just never wear. Sats. Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? It's just a little light. So behind me, I think you can see there's like a sofa. That's like one of our 2 sofas, and then I've literally sat the light on the back of it facing up in the air, and then turned all the other lights off apart from this. So it gives it a bit of a vibe, doesn't it? We could change the colours, but blue suited it better. But we can. I think there's other colours. It might be. It'll have to be orange, won't it, when it's gala? Get the old orange on. Yeah, inside out. Little tricks like that. Matty's right. Little tricks like that. Little sort of like cheats like that. Washing them inside out. Things like that. Trying to think if there's out else. Yeah, just low wash. You probably don't, and if you don't use them as much as me, like I literally live in them on a night. I wear a couple of I hate wearing jeans and smart clothes, so if I can avoid, like if I go to my mum and dad's for tea, stuff like that, I'll generally just, if we're going to the shops, I'll generally just put a football shirt on, a pair of trackies or a pair of shorts. So I do wear mine a lot, and just for the price, you know, end of the day, you're paying tops 15 quid compared to like 80, so they're never going to last forever. Yeah, that's true, mate. They'll probably come off at some point, yeah. Well, it's to everyone, isn't it, Logs? Level 2's a lot harder, and level 2's changed a lot since I did it. I did my level 2 16, 17 years ago. I suppose it is. I think it's a bit more better than Primark. I think that's a bit of a wide, too broad a comparison, to be honest. But the thing is, not everyone can afford Gucci, can they? So like Ralphie, like he got a Nottingham Forest shirt. I'd never buy him a Nottingham Forest kit in a million years, but because it costs like 15 quid, he gets one. But then when it comes to his main shirts, like his Chelsea shirt that he'll get for Christmas, we'll always buy him the real stuff. Just put it in, mate. Put it in, bit of wash, bit of softener. I'm trying to wash the football shirts. Ralphie's not really doing much football at the moment, so the washing machine isn't full of the washing basket isn't full of football shirts. But I do try, and I'm the washer in the house, so I do try and avoid them and hang them out. Don't put them in the tumble dryer, obviously. Yeah, I'd probably same Logs. Yeah, it's when it comes to like York City. Obviously, I buy the legit shirts. They're not quite in the Chinese market yet. Yeah, it's nice. Loads of international ones as well, Matty. I've got to order 6. They're letting me order 6 for a video tomorrow, so I get to order 6. So it's going to be all World Cup shirts and some absolute beauties. Right, we've got a suspension issue. Fernandez, Million. Good to go. We are. We've just come into a nice little bit of form now, boys. I've probably just tempted fate by saying that. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins on the spin, boys. 3 clean sheets in a row. These must be low down. Oh, 10th. They're doing all right. Okay. We're in a title race. We are well and truly in the title race as well. Come on. I'll get the Newell's shirt. I'll have to get the Newell's shirts in the wash, so I'm going to have to wash that. Look at all them. I know. It's something a little bit special, isn't it, Mate? The green links. I like the away shirt, Logan, but the home shirt is just really poor. I ain't seen one person say anything good about it, to be honest. They're going to play us off the park here. Now I've just said, oh, we're in a good bit of form. We're going to get played off the park by a small team. Oh, it's a great ball from Sakira. Sforza, Castro, nope. Million, Fernandez. The narrow 3 in the middle and the 2 sitters does help us when we lose possession, because we're in quite a close area. It does help with winning the ball back quickly. We tend to, they'll tend to panic and clear it long, and then we'll soak it up and get it back with our 2 centre halves. We don't get hit on the counter that much. Well, you got to think though, this is now season 5, and a lot of these players I've had since day 1. So a lot of them I've had since day 1. They play a lot of the games together because we can't sign it. We haven't been able to sign players. Some have come through the youth system. And obviously we're playing really well. And it's worked wonderfully. Oh, we just get these run them late. Oh, he's missing. I tell you what, Marine's missing chance after chance. Have you signed any? Or you won't sign any players yet, though, would you? Or did you have the transfer window open in the first summer? Everton's a good save, I think, boys, for FM23. It's probably going to be my choice for when I do the 10 teams to manage. We're going to go around 10 nations. I think it's going to be probably my choice for England. I think it's a really good save. What's going on here? Ball's it back at net. Oh, we got a free kick. Castro is good from free kicks, boys. Oh, getting rebound. Onside. Oh, it's going to VAR. What's the ref going to give? Awarded. Get in. Who did you buy? They were just your bogey team there. How's Makoku doing? Everton are so boring. They are, but the new stadium, underachieving. Rebuild needed. Fun save. The idea is that you don't make them boring. That's what makes a good save. Oh, I thought he was going to bend that in then. Sforza smashed it. Aston Villa, yeah. Southampton. I think I'll be staying away from England though, boys, because obviously I did the York City one. We did Man United. A beta I did. I'm trying to stay away from Italy as well for FM23, which is my go-to. So obviously we'll do the gala. The idea is that we have a good, win, maybe get into Champions League and stuff like that, and then We are playing a bit of rock and roll. Logs. And then we'll look at another stream save at some point in the FM23 cycle. In Cuckoo 36, yeah, he's a bargain. Neves, Gravenberch on loan, that's nice. Oh, because he would have been at Bayern, wouldn't he? Yeah, they're good pickups. Very good pickups. Who do you support, Matty? Who's your team? Is the Ola Crew as well? What is Wolfsburg, isn't he? We've got to make him a real football club, though. So what I try and do when I think the game is settled, I do try and bring my youngsters on as much as I possibly can to give them as much game time as I can. It does help resting some of them. But we're a point off the top with a game in hand. There's a long way to go though. Swindon fan. Ah, fair enough. Hey, Macon, how you doing? Craig as well. Welcome in, boys. Bit late, but we're here. We'll be here for another hour, I think. Right, I'm just gonna go and get a. I'm only on the 0 tonight, boys, because it's a school night, innit? So I'm just gonna go and get another drink. Right, we're back. I tell you what, one good thing about streaming, boys. Probably not the most appetising, but a bit of fridge meat. Only dropping by. Oh, when are you getting married? Weekend? Am I going to get Ralph Fever? Yeah, if he asks for it. He plays it a little bit. We'll probably get it for his birthday. We'll probably get it for the Switch, though. Because he plays, even though we got the PS5, he don't really bother with it. He does like to play the Switch in bed. But yeah, if he asks for it. If he doesn't ask for it, we'll probably get it for his birthday. Good, mate. October the 1st. Oh, yeah, shit. What's that? Saturday? Saturday, isn't it? Good luck, buddy. Oh, yeah, of course you advise it, yeah. That's decent. He's not going to agree to playing time, is he? We're losing some players here. When you talk to the players that when they're continuing to leave, you've got no option. There's no option of like persuading, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." It's literally you're going to rot in the reserves, or yeah, I'll just let you go. Ridiculous. I know it is, but he's only 7, mate. I tried to show him the graphic difference between the FIFA 22 and on both, and he weren't asked. He loves making like custom teams and custom competitions. I'm always when he has a phase of playing it. To be fair, I'm diet. Whew. He don't really get the graphics. I was going to buy it, but then I found out it's not on. I had in my head that I was going to do a FIFA series, but Would be easier now because the the PS5's already behind me, but I just haven't got the time. Yeah, I know they don't. But it's cheap, innit? It was like, I think I paid like 20 quid for it last year. God knows, Craig. God knows. I think he's probably a little bit past it. If I'm totally honest, but the advert was mint, wasn't it? The announcement video with the Wolves. Yeah, there'll be tactics out every Monday, mate. Tactics out every Monday. Probably more yellow cards than goals. He's a bit too young for Football Manager yet. He knows it exists and he knows what I do, but he can't read. Well, he can read, but school books, you know, this is boring, isn't it? This is boring. If he ends up watching football on telly, he'll normally get the switch out and play. By the way, boys, 28 people in on a Wednesday night at the end of an FM cycle when I've not streamed for ages. Love that. Bloody legends. Need a couple of people resting. Are we good? I think so. I'll do. Bit of rotation needed at the moment, boys. Our squad could just do with it being a little bit bigger. I've never touched training before, by the way, before watching videos. Good. I have noticed over the last few weeks, when I've been playing Saturday, Wednesday with Newell'S, that they give them like endurance training like halfway through the season, like 2 days before a game. They're giving them endurance training when they've played like midweek. Just crap. So you just go, I think better just to keep an eye on it and just tweak. I will do another training video. I actually was doing a video saying he's training pointless, which I still might do, because I still think there's an air of it being pointless in terms of building a tactical plan, you know, like what you would expect managers to do. I think in terms of developing players, individual training is really good, but I'm not quite digging how important training is tactically. So the plan was to, like, I was doing a series of videos where I did the training, my assistant manager did the training, and then the team did no training whatsoever. So they literally did no training, just recovery after the game. That was it. And see what the performances were like. No worries, mate. Thanks for coming in, pal. Good luck on Saturday as well. We're streaming now every Wednesday and Saturday, mate. Now we're downstairs in the old living room. Oh, hit the post. We're playing well again though, boys, here. It's League 2. What you on about, Logs? League 2. Oh, right. Well, that's a very long journey, bud. I don't know about that yet, Jess. He don't play outside at the moment. We're just letting him. I'm gonna push him a little bit. We had a little chat in the car. Said, "Do you want to go and do some extra training in York?" And he said no. So I've left it at that. And I said, right, when this year and next year we're gonna let you have fun, and then if we think you need a little bit of a push and do some extra training to help you, you know, train and play with better players, and he agreed. So we're just gonna let him enjoy it this year. Trigger press, oh, you get the old trigger presses in. Bit of Bielsa ball. It'll be interesting what they do with the tactics stuff, because they have said that, one of the tactics guys has said that they would like to have the game a bit more variable in terms of tactics, because at the moment it's all gegenpress, isn't it? And having a few more opportunities to try different styles and have, like, you know, create a really good low block and stuff. Should be pretty cool. I just want them to clean up the graphics, not in terms of how it looks, but how the players move, how players track, how they tackle, a few more variations, stuff like that. All right, good luck, Logs. Well, fair, yeah, he's just a striker, mate. I realised the other day that he's very good at a couple of his chances. We're not rebound. Well, one was a rebound, but he likes to get in the box. And even at his age, the other kids just don't smell. He smells goals. His first thing when he gets the ball near the area is can I get a shot away? So yeah, I think that's what'll easy to do, like striker work with him. It's just playing in the goal, playing at, you know, shooting from different areas. He's good with both feet. So yeah, he's probably going to be a little like Jermaine Defoe, Robbie Keane. I don't know if he's going to have the craft as a Robbie Keane, you know, real good technically, or he's just going to be a out and out little. He is little for his age. He's not going to be a Haaland number 9. I do want him to work hard though. I want him to be a little bit of a Vardy, you know, a little bit of a pest. No worries, Lug. See you later, buddy. Yeah, it's just that frustrates you. And you know what it is, Matt, as well? It's normally when you're losing and the ball's played over the top, and I think I lost my head in the Nottingham Forest save that I was doing, just because they weren't it looked like they weren't tracking it, and it's not because they aren't tracking. It's just how FM graphics make some players look like they're doing something they're not. You know, I want to see my defenders try and stop a cross, but when the cross is coming into the box, the defenders don't stop it. I'd like to see an attempt, you know, so you can say, right, well, he's tried to block it, they've still got the cross in, rather than the players just standing and watching. Does that make sense? Tell you what, we've played fucking well here as well, boys. I think these are in relegation zone, but we've played well. Marin's in. He's absolutely twatted that in. Good football. What's it? He's good. Sval's a hat-trick though. Hat-trick from central midfield. This is this quick passing. Quick. And we sometimes get an overlap in. That's an awful tackle. He's going. It does, yeah, and you think, oh, like goalkeepers, I normally pick my goalkeeper on vibes, and if, like, this goalkeeper gave me shit vibes for the first 2 seasons, and I had to sign him to a new deal because there was no one else, and since then he's been really solid. But you get that thing with goalkeepers as well, where you just think, I don't fancy you. Don't fancy you at all. Even when you might get a half decent rating, but he's maybe looked a bit shady, he should have maybe saved one that you think he should have saved, even though the game's not recognised it. But yeah, I just want them to clean it up. I don't think there's anything in game right now that they need to change or a new feature. I'm not that asked about, to be honest. Just make this game better. That's what I'd like to see. Make this game better. Everything in match. I think as well, they're getting to the point as well where new features is difficult for them, isn't it? I think the data hub will get another little bit of a workaround. That needs major work in terms of how it looks and how it's presented. I think the other option the main change I'd like to see is a new interface. I'm getting a bit bored of this. I just think sometimes as a screen, when you're trying to encourage young lads to play the game, or your young girls, the screen's just too full of info. Like that, it's just like text. You know, this is why Ralphie's no interest, because it's not. I'm not trying to make it kiddie, but sometimes I just think there's too much information. Like social feed and stuff. No, who looks at that? Who looks at that page? Like news. I don't really care what's going on in the other divisions. Like the league table and stuff's nice. For the other like leagues in focus, there just seems to be a lot. There's just a lot of words. A lot of words. And I imagine, for us it's fine, but I imagine for new players, all this info is like, I imagine is like, fuck. Right, this is going to be an issue, because Forza now wants a new deal, and we're not going to be able to give him one. No. Got no chance, mate. Okay. Because of my poor way of controlling the wages, we can't offer him a new deal. Is he wanted? No. His contract expires at the end of next season. Jesus. We need to get some money in. Who's expiring this season? Oh, shit. Fuck, a fair few. Okay, something to think about. We might need to sign some new contracts here. And they're going to want more money. Again. Christ. I always play pass with the shortest you can go. Yeah. He's not great with his feet, is he? For this tactic, I asked my goalkeeper to slow it down. So in the team instructions, one of the things is slows it down, and that generally helps them make a better passing choice. If you've got distribute quickly, sometimes when the ball's played back, even though you've got them to play out from the back, they'll sometimes still smash it forwards. Oh, we've got River boys coming up. River. Jesus. Got a nice bit of a rest in between the two games as well, which is good. I hope the changes will give us. Yeah, massive thing is goalkeepers. That was another video I was going to do, Yorkie, about how pointless goalkeepers are. Never need a goalkeeper on the bench. They never get injured. They never get sent off. Yeah, there must be a serious problem with the match engine that they've overlooked that. I think serious problem with getting it to work in the match engine, because it's just weird that it's not. If that's not the case, then it's really weird that, you know, when they talk about they want the game to be real, that they can't get a goalkeeper to get injured or get sent off. I know it doesn't happen very often, does it? But goalkeepers do. Goalkeepers giving away penalties, you know, like 1v1s. You don't see that very often. Normally, penalties are either a stupid tackle from an outfield defender or a push. Yeah, if you're asking him to play out from the back, put it on, because I find that Mancano, my goalkeeper, was rushing, like the ball was coming and he was fucking just kicking it into channels when, you know, we don't play with wingers. So I've put it on there. So slow the pace down, distribute to fullbacks and take short kicks. And it does help. Obviously he kicks long if he really has to, but most of the time the ball's at his feet. And it helps him time to take a touch. Normally when they don't take a touch, they just launch it long. Try it. You could also change his thingy. So I've got sweeper keeper on attack. You could put it on sweeper keeper on defend, and he would take less risks, which then would probably mean he'll play the pass a little bit more simpler. Yeah, we want to see a bit of variation, don't we, Chase? Hey, F and Rage, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, pal. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Prestatyn or Flint Town. What are they? Wales, Craig? I have loads of save ideas. There'll be video out next week. 10 teams to manage on FM23. But yeah, I've got... Depends where you want to manage. In the video, there'll be one team per nation. Right, let's do the same team. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Got to get Castro back in. Let's get our main boys in. What happens when Vincenting comes in? What happens when Fernandez comes in? Look at that cohesion. Might tweet that later. I have to have a little look as well, you know, if we've got any players coming in the under-20s. We'll have a little look after this. Video out next week then, Craig, but I wouldn't know many in Wales. Barry Town. They got relegated again, right? I think they were in, like, teams that needed rebuilding video that I did ages ago. I was fancying a bit of Austria. There was another club that, like, Rapid, the most successful team in Austria, which I think is Rapid Vienna. Obviously not won it a while because of Salzburg. You've got that battle with Salzburg, because obviously they've got, like, a bigger budget. Got a nice bit of history of Rapid Vienna because they won like the DFB Pokal in like the 50s or something. We're fucking 1-0 down. Oh, see, Cyprus might be one that might get a little bit of a... if they're going to have a new league in FM23. Because it was weird because FM22, they never really mentioned it. And then I suppose it's not a massive selling point, is it, putting Latvia in it? But then when everyone looked at the game, they're like, oh, there's Latvia in it. So it would be good to know which leagues they're kind of releasing. Right, we've been a little bit flat, boys. We've got the derby next as well. Marin, Sakira. Dink. Oh, low. What a low cross that was. Equaliser. Yeah, Rapid would be a good one. Rapid would be a good one. There you go. You can have that, Yorkie. I'll give you that one for free, pal. Yeah. I just think, Matt, sometimes playing with the real big ones in them leagues are a little bit too hard. So because I've gone for Go Ahead Eagles, I'm hoping to try and win the Champions League with Go Ahead Eagles. That's the plan. But you've got that competition with, you know, if you're doing well in the Champions League, it's going to help coefficients. That means there'll be more money for Feyenoord, PSV and Ajax and stuff like that. Have we given away a penalty? We fucking have. Fucking hell. We've only had 2 shots as well. Jesus, I played well. That's crap. That's crap. Shit. Fulham, what are you doing for the main one, Rage? Oh, I've seen it. Antalya Sport. Why them? Good choice though, Turkey. Team in Norway. Okay. Do the one that's the most northernliest team. What's the team that's the most northernliest team in Norway? They're like miles away from everyone else. And it's even colder. Oh, it's going to annoy me. Is it Tromsø? I think it might be Tromsø. Fucking lost. We've lost, boys. Bollocks. That's how a winning run come to the end. Oh. Pressure on. Pressure on now. Where were they? Who did we play? Fucking hell. Fucking them. They're in the relegation zone, man. That's shit. Bodo Glimt. Is that the most northernliest team, is it? I thought it was Tromsø. Are you just suggesting one, AD? Yeah, good one. Oldham's good one, mate. Yeah, like that. Fan of that. Oh, is it? Where have I got Tromsø from then? Talking shit. I'm talking shit then, AD. I won't go Bodo Glimt though, because they're well, they're maybe not the biggest club, but the champions, right, aren't they? What's my plan? So Galatasaray for the beta, which is like the stream save as well, and then go ahead Eagles in Holland, try and win the Champions League with them, and try and become the manager of Holland, and at some point maybe take over as Ajax manager, potentially. Yeah, I've decided to go the other way just because Gala's so fun. Massive club. Huge debt. Mata, Icardi, Demir. Who else have they got? Torreira. There's probably someone else I'm missing. There'll be definitely someone else I'm missing. Sorry, that's me typing L again, boys. Luis Carlos, thank you very much for the subscription, buddy. Oh, Dries, there we go. Let me just... Hang on. I'm not quick at this. I am going to try and do this. Have a what's it? Oh, God. You don't want to see that, do you? So here's the squad. So they've still got Gomes. They've got Rashika. I'm not bothered. Oh, that was it. Hans Severovic, who I'm a big fan of. The guy from Benfica. He's a little bit old as well. Icardi, Dries Mertens, Sergio Oliveira, who's on loan at Roma last year. Leo Dubois, right back. Is that it? Muslera's still there. Patrick Van Aanholt, not bothered about him. I think Anzar Akman, I think he's a little bit of a wonder kid, is he? How's Icardi done? Has he scored some goals yet? No. He's had 2 touches. He's only played 1 game by the looks of it. I think they've only played maybe 1 game. I think their league started late. I think they've only played 1 game by the looks of it. Or he's been available. That's maybe the games that he's played. How are they doing? Well, the second. No, they've played 7. They've started pretty well. There you go. That is my stream save. Besiktas got Dele Alli, Nathan Redmond. They've also got a lad that me and Amy know that lives in... used to go to school with Amy. He's English, but he's their data... No. Is he data analyst? No. Yeah, I think he's data analyst. Yeah, he's data analyst at Besiktas. So I was going to choose them, but I've gone Gala because colours. Love the colours. Love the Galatasaray kit. And they've had the biggest fall from grace because they were like below mid-table, I think, last year. Alemdar. Who was that? Which dude was that? Alemdar. Was he there? Never heard of him, to be honest. I must admit, my Turkish football knowledge isn't the best. Yeah, that was Arnautovic, Jay. Sorry, mate, I just missed that, yeah. Get him square. I think it'll be tough. I think Fulham will be tough, mate. I think that'll be a tough save to start with. No worries. I may be gone by then. Matty. But no problems. We'll get grafting at the gym, pal. And thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. Hopefully see you maybe on Saturday. We'll be here Wednesdays, Saturdays. That's the plan. Really, can you hear the music, boys? I haven't really sorted the sound out. Can you hear it just in the background? Well, I was gonna do my manager as Hakan Suker, but he's not got the greatest reputation, has he? And is he like exiled from Turkey? No, I haven't. I like the idea of the old like Iron Curtain kind of save people have mentioned. Angie is still in my head because they're so low down. And my idea was with Angie to go into the editor, give them a little bit of money, not like billions like they had before, but give them a little bit of money, get them moved back into the stadium that they used to play in, the one that their old chairman built, because they're not even playing their old thingy, and kind of get into that. I always thought that was a good save, and I've also got a shirt. Yeah, is he like taxi driving like New York now or something? That's them. There you go, taxi driver. Yeah, I was right. Dynamo Minsk. What are you thinking, Yorkie? What was your idea behind Eastern European? What country were you thinking? We've got a big rest between games here. Shit, we've got a month. Why have we got a month? Oh, World Cup. 2026 World Cup, boys. I maybe should give him a friendly. Shit, I'm saving the game as well because I don't think I've got automatic save on. Sochi. I started Sochi stream. Yeah, Sochi's a great one. That fancy stadium and stuff. I'm alright, FF Rage. I'm alright, buddy. I haven't had too many of those jokes. I was a bit worried that I was going to get that constantly. From all sort of like the young lads that play on FIFA and stuff. But yeah, it's alright, mate. It's fine. Nice to bring some mature conversation to the stream. Thank you very much. Well, I was thinking he might be my character, Jace. Shall I put him as my character? I'll probably have to do a little bit of I don't know, it might set the Fenerbahce fans off even more. Might have to do a little bit of reading up of his behaviour before I decide to put him in. Because I do like to keep things football. You know, I would have liked to have done something in Russia as well. Hey, the mad scientist, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're well, buddy. Welcome in. Yes, so sure, that's a good shout. As long as he's not done anything like naughty, yeah, we could do with that. We do that. My coach for Eagles, you lot voted on the thingy. a while ago. I can't think who it was now. Who won? Who won? Matthew van der Trek is going to be the name and the player for my... there. Matthew van der Trek, 60% of the 484 votes. And that's his face. So that's the Eagles manager. Oz there, yes. I think like Division 2, I think they've still got good facilities. I think no one's ever really dived into France. I know like Lujo's done it this year, but people have kind of avoided it. I think you've always got that massive thing in France that you know that PSG are always going to be there. They're always going to be there, aren't they? And now you've got a few fallen giants, aren't you? I think Saint Etienne are really struggling as well in the second division. I'm sure they were down near the bottom. Right, I'm going to book a friendly in, boys. I'm not going to play it. I'll skip it. Gairu. When he managed it for like a long time. Was it one of the clubs that he was manager a long time? Or was that somewhere else? Was it Saint Etienne he was a manager there a long time? Fucking hell, we've got a bloody flu virus kicking about. What the frick is going on? Fuck. Players wanting to leave left, right and centre now. It's all falling apart. Right, let's get just a little cheeky friendly in while the World Cup's on. Let's go Sunday. I'm not bothered who we play. Piranha. We'll just get a little run out. I'll skip the game though. There he is. Oh, it was Oz there. Okay. Oh, what is going on here? Fucking injuries. This was one of my star players as well. Couldn't even afford to buy him for about 300k. We could have had him for. Flip mixes, yeah. That's it, mate. Set little targets. I have like targets, but I think the only way you can reach targets to a certain extent is out of your hands. In terms of how you know, there's only so much you can do. You know, you can't control how many subs you get, but I suppose the flip side of that is you can by, you know, trying to produce the best content you can, post regularly and all that kind of stuff. But yes, it's always good to have goals. I have goals. I monitor my channel really closely. I've got a Google sheet that I use. End of every month, I track subs, ad revenue, views, minutes watched, number of videos that I did in the month, number of streams that I did in the month, and I can track it over I've done it for this is the third year that I've done it, I think. It's the third year that I've done it. And this year's been quite a good year in terms of subs and stuff. After a really slow start. Good thing about this skin, you have an instant result button. Do you think, AD, do you think it'll cause even more shit? That was my worry. That it'll just cause even more shit. It's going to be bad enough. I guarantee when I used to do the Fenner one, I used to just get Galatasaray and Besiktas fans just saying, it was literally, do Besiktas, do Galatasaray. Yeah, if it's hobby, that's it. You've just got to go with, at some point, like for me, it's like, for me now, it's not a, it is still a hobby. The whole thing is still a hobby, but it's also a part, you know, I need to make sure that I earn a certain amount of money each month to make it, not viable, because it doesn't really cost me anything, but to make it worthwhile, and I rely on the money a little bit, but yeah. I know there is, but I'll have to do some reading up on it first. I don't think he's actually done much wrong. I could be wrong there. I'll be jumping onto Wikipedia. That's my bedtime reading material. One of my hobbies that I do want to do is reading. There's so many good football books out there, and I just don't have, like... Amy bought me Das Reboot, should I say, for Christmas, and I've read about 3 chapters of it, and I've not picked it up in months. Is it back there? I don't know if it's back there or not. I don't know. So yeah, that would be my hobby if I could, if I had enough time in the day. But I always think now, like, now that I can come downstairs and make videos, it makes it easy. And instead of me thinking, oh, I've got more free time to relax, I'm thinking about doing more content, and I need to make sure that I don't get stupid with it. You need to find the balance, pal. I think at the moment, with what I've got planned, I think it's a nice balance. A balance, you know, I want to stick to a schedule, because streaming's been so on and off for the last couple of years. I really want to make sure that I nail this Saturday, Wednesday as much as I can. Obviously there'll be times when I don't. Well, the offers are coming in now. The offers are coming in. Brace yourself. It's annoying because we never have any money to, like, take advantage of. I need to sign Meccano to a new deal. That's what I mean. He wants double his wages. Shit. Oh, there's going to be a lot of work to do at the end of the season here, boys. I need to offer him as a keeper just in case we lose one. Keep me haggling over a few £100, eh? Deary me. We better get Glenn signed up to one of my patrons. We need to get Glenn in. Fucking greedy bastard, Glenn. Come on. I'm sorry, but you can't have that. You can have 4. You're taking it. He might have a little bit of selling value. No one will see you. Yeah, but why is the warrant out for his rest, AD? Yeah, that's it. It's finding a thing, like, I've got to be careful as well now that I'm down here and I don't take the piss, but the missus has got into a habit now of sort of like doing her own thing on a night and watching her programmes and stuff, so yeah, you just got to find that balance. But I know we need to spend a couple of nights a week together. I try and make advantage of my day off, because Monday's my day off, because I work Saturdays. Amy will probably be at uni or work. Ralph is at school, so I try and get a lot of my stuff done. I'll get my tactics videos done. I'll probably get 2 episodes of Eagles recorded in one go, and then it might free me up a little bit more spare time in the week and stuff. So planning. Right, I think, boys, even though there's like nearly 20 of you in the stream, which is tremendous, by the way, this is going to be my last game of the night. I will be back, as I said, on Saturday. We'll go for 9 o'clock on Saturday, I think. I'll just need to get the little lad in bed. Because the missus is on the piss. You need to find one that's you need to find a missus that's irreplaceable, Jess, you see. Unsellable, mine. Not for sale at any price. Argentina won World Cup. Oh no, quarter-final. Got a bit carried away there. Right, Sforza's out. Do we go with the young Begoni? I don't think we can. Oh dear me. I'll tell you what, we'll go with Salise. They've got injuries all over the place. Shit. He's nearly fit. I'll start him. He can come off. If he gets injured, he gets injured. Don't like that centre-back partnership at all. Do I move Rome across? Yeah, tell you what, let's move him across. And we're going to go young. We're going to go young. Okay. Right, here we go. Big one, boys. To finish the old stream. Yeah, she'd probably move for that, Jay. She'd probably leave me for that. She'd probably say, see you later. I'm taking the 10k. Oh no, it's dodgy. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, she'll sack me off for 10k a week. She does like her cash. Right, we need this, boys. We are 4 points off them with a game in hand. So not... Well, we don't want to go 7 points behind with a game in hand, do we? A little bit worried. We're just a little... No Sforza. No Fernandez. No Sosa. No... The other Fernandez, the defender. A good four players missing. Let's give it a little encourage. Come on, can we nick one? We've had a little bit more, no, it's about equal. 50-50, they've only had one shot, we've had 3. KG in the final game. Come on, the boys. Free kick. Paolo Patricio, my youngster. Curled it in. Oh, Paul Patrick. I don't know if you'll watch the stream back, but if you do, mate, take a bow, son. Do not dare concede straight away. Are we breaking it? We could be. Castro, switch. He's gone wide, but there's a runner on the inside. No. Oh, that was such an opportunity, boys. And now it looks like it could be an attack for them. And we're a few players out of position here. Get back in. We've slowed it down a little bit. Where is this highlight going? Marin. Oh, he's got the better of him. One in the box. Vincentin. Salise. Castro. Sakira. Nandalin. Deliver. Oh, I think he's offside, boys. I think he's offside. Yeah, bollocks. Good football though. Good football. I'm going to praise it. Okay, I'm just going to pause it. Just going to change Castro and Salizo over. We're going to bring in box to box. And we're going to go with Facundo Perez. Luis Sintin's struggling a little bit, so we're going to bring Mirion on and play him as a DM. Nandolin, Fernandez, cross. Could do that second goal. Come on, let's get that second goal. Vincentin, Sakira. Oh, he lost it. Marin. Sakira's in. Finish. Oh, no. Against the club that turned him away, he had the chance to put us 2-0 ahead and seal the game. What a chance. Got one more sub to do. I'm going to leave Sakira on because I think there's a moment. Castro with it. Are we going to score another free kick? Oh, he's at the post. Shit. See it out. See it out. They've offered absolutely nothing. I tell you what, boys, we've managed to turn this stream around, haven't we, tonight? Fucking get in. One point off with a game in hand. Big bids coming in for Castro. Hey! Look who's coming in, Jace. They're coming in for my players. How dare they? How bloody dare they? Right, we've picked it up there because we had that to the start of the stream. And then we've come back with that. So, Saturday night, boys. I'll be here from 9 o'clock. Jump in. We've got Flamenco coming up. We've got the Copa Argentina coming up. And then probably next Wednesday, it's looking likely we'll have the season title running. If we can get another 10 games done, yeah. Next Wednesday, we'll have the league running. All right, boys. Thank you very much for coming in. First stream in a while. I said to the missus, I'm a little bit nervous, so it's been a while, a little bit rusty and stuff. But yeah, the stream is gonna get upgraded a lot for FM23. I'm working behind the scenes to get that done. I've kind of introduced that until when FM23 comes out. But we're going to have some fun over the next few weeks. Shout out to George and shout out to Johnny, who have both become patrons again back on the channel. I appreciate it. Amazing gratitude as well to have like 17 people in on a night, and we've had close to like 20, which for the first time streaming in so many months is brilliant. So thank you very much, boys. Thanks for everyone who stopped in. Thank you for everyone in the comments, and jump in the Discord if you are new to the channel. Jump in the Discord and stuff. Most of these lads are kicking about in the Discord a bit, so I appreciate it. And we'll see you on Saturday. We'll have some beers on Saturday. Get the beers in, guys. All right, guys, and we will see you on Saturday, 9 o'clock. Cheers, lads. See you later.